Guys, welcome back. So we got a two-part video. First part is going to be Pierre and Freeland in Parliament debating why the government haven't got plans to level the budget by 2027, or not even going to do it by 2027. And then we move on to Pierre's statement that he made yesterday about carbon tax and his plan to block the budget. So let's have a listen.
It's just 6 months ago that this minister promised a balanced budget by the year 2027. She said that deficits fuel inflation. Deficit Finance Minister John Manley, a Liberal, said that while the Bank of Canada is slamming on the brakes of inflation with higher rates, this government is slamming on the gas with higher spending. This could cause the whole engine to blow, and all of that mortgage debt Canadians hold comes up to renewal unless the rates come down. So will she act now to put in place a plan to balance the budget to bring down inflation and interest rates?
Mr. Speaker, I am truly appalled by the reckless and irresponsible behavior we are seeing from the Conservatives today. They are showing that they prefer adolescent partisan games over actually delivering support to Canadians. So let's talk about what they are preventing Canadians from getting with their parliamentary childishness. They are preventing Canadians from getting the doubling of the tradesperson's toll deduction. They are preventing us from putting in place an anti-flipping tax that's going to stop speculation in homes.
The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Mr. Speaker, what is truly reckless is driving up inflation and interest rates on Canadian consumers who are the most indebted in the entire G7. In fact, the combined consumer debt is almost bigger than the entire Canadian economy. And when the monster mortgages that Canadians took out with the advice of this government back in 2021 and 22 come into higher rates for renewal, there could be a massive mortgage meltdown. Therefore, will the finance minister do what she promised only 6 months ago, and that is to say, stop putting fuel on the inflationary fire, balance the budget to bring down inflation and interest rates, yes or no?
So now let's listen to what he has to say, to what his plans are.
We think it's a crisis. We think that what is going to happen if we do not get inflation and interest rates under control now, that in 2025, 2026, and 2027, when this massive bubble of mortgages comes up for renewal, they're going to be hit with higher interest rates and we're going to have massive bankruptcies. The taxpayer will be on the hook through CMHC, and it could cause massive financial and economic instability. The time to avoid that is running out, and that's why today the government needs to introduce a plan and a timeline to balance the budget to lower interest rates and inflation, and they need to cancel the carbon tax increases.
So what do you guys think? Do you think he should block the budget or not? And do you think carbon tax is doing good for the environment, even though we're having all these fires and everywhere's burning up? But there is a little side note on that people have been arrested for setting these fires. Who's putting people up to setting these fires? Maybe we should talk about that next.